All right, as always, if I catch something, you get to see it. So here's a better shot of a froggy. And now I am darn sure positive that the eggs we saw are frog eggs. Look at how he's floating. His little feet are hanging on at the front end and his back end is just floating away. So it's standard morning parade. All the birds are out. But for once, I didn't go tromping through with my big feet and scare the frog off. Usually they go floop and ploop. And that's all I hear is a ploop into the water. And then I know there was a frog. But yeah, they are hanging out. They are here. They are not. It's an interesting thing, right? They're not necessarily being protective parents in any way, shape, or form. This is just their habitat. And because it's their habitat, they laid eggs in it. Now, I would love to see, since this guy's sitting in a hole, if there's anything hanging out with him. But I don't see anything. And I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, to be honest with you. I haven't asked. They haven't given me their pronouns. So we're just going to let them be. What are you guys doing? But yeah, it is miserable hot. Poor thing probably doesn't want to move because it's too dang hot. And it's New Jersey miserable hot. So let's be clear, right? Like, we're not in the hundreds of degrees. It's not 114 degrees or anything crazy. In fact, it's probably only about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which should be cool. But we're at about 95% humidity. I have been outside for a whopping 2, maybe 3 minutes, and I am sweating, which I'm sure is a pleasant visual for you. So yeah, I had no intention of doing another pond/frog video, but you know, when the moment presents itself. As always, I'm on my little morning egg hunt. I haven't seen anything, which is good. Again, we're reaching not the end of the laying season, but the end of what I would call the major worry about eggs, check for eggs type season, right? Where it's now August. Anything that hatches in August is going to be inside until September, October. And, you know, that's just, nobody wants birds and baby birds inside at that time of the year. My turkey are following me as always. So I didn't find any eggs outside, which is always a good thing. Everybody's just doing their morning thing. That grass is so high, you actually lose the ducks in it. And again, we do that on purpose. The high grass, and always interesting that that side of the pond keeps the high grass. This side of the pond stays pretty low and almost, you know, a little bit more dirt versus grass. But we leave the grass high for lots of reasons. Not the least of which being, and again, before we continue, I know it's not grass. I know it's weeds. But for practical purposes, I'm using the term grass. It's a grass type substance. And we let that grow because it encourages the, what are you doing? It encourages the bugs, grubs, slugs, all the foraging activity from the birds. And if we were to cut it short, would there still be bugs and grubs? Of course. But would they have the same amount of foraging? No. And I'll give you an example, right? Of course, we have this deadfall here, which has become super duper enrichment for them. Who knew? One branch falls and it's entertainment for months. But by letting the grasses out here go high, they're digging in it. Of course, they're not going to do it while I'm here. Yeah, no, they're going to go to the pond. But what they're doing is they're actually taking their bills and making little dig holes where they're retrieving grubs and things from in the yard or in the grasses. The chickens, on the other hand, will pick the aphids, and other sort of climbing, crawling bugs off of the taller stalks. The turkey will do the same. And of course, the guineas absolutely love high grass where they can just pluck bugs all day long. So we do leave their weeds, grasses, yard. If it's green, it's yard. That's the way it works around here. Long on purpose. We'll come through and mow it once in a while. And certainly as the season rounds down, we mow it to give it a chance to come back for the next season. But really, they just love it. And you can see them doing it now, even in the short grass, the turkey. There's no food there. She is plucking bugs from those leaves. Gnats, flies, ants, whatever. And that makes their eggs taste really good, believe it or not, all that protein. And it's just nutrition for them. And it's enrichment. It keeps them entertained. It keeps their brains occupied. It keeps them focused. And it's why we let things be pretty natural. So I think that's it for this one. Like I said, I am already a hot, sweaty mess, and I haven't even done the barn yet, so that's going to be fun. And then I have to somehow manage to do meetings at work. So also always entertaining when I'm dripping wet and trying to be on a call and not let people know that I'm standing there in a puddle. So on that fun-filled note, here comes our flotilla of geese for the morning. As always, I've got my turkey entourage. And until next time, there's work to be done. Bye for now.